promise. What's going on tonight? Yeah, I didn't really have a live stream planned out or nothing. I saw an opportunity to hop on here for an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. I thought, well, what the heck? Sit around here bored to tears. I said, well, let me do something. Mr. Grinch is here. What's up today? All right, let's see what we can. Let's see what we can do here today. John Hedden is here. What's up, man? What's going on today? I'm not doing that. Balder's hunting party. Locate the assassin of old. That is that's a Dark Brotherhood. Lethal Cheese came to say hi. Well, I appreciate it. Like I always say, even if you can't stay, but just for a couple minutes or a few minutes, it's always good to stop in and say hello. Bring Ancient Falmer Tome. Summon Durnavir and Tamriel. Oh, okay. Alright, Cass. Red Eagle's Sword. I think we'll do that. We'll go find Red Eagle's Sword. And you liked it? Well, I appreciate that very much. As always. Where's the rest of the cheese family today? Where's Pepperjack and, I don't know, Munster and Mozzarella? Are they all here? The whole cheese family? Yesterday actually turned out to be a real good day for me. Picked up, actually for the whole day up until right now, picked up 18 subscribers. So that's nothing to sneeze at. I'll take that every time. Oh, there you are, up there. You idiot. Don't shoot no arrow at me. Yeah, I thought it was. Considering Friday was just not a good day for anybody. It wasn't a good day for Dansby. And he streamed his first stream of Horizon Zero Dawn yesterday, and it just it didn't do well for him either. And I told him, I said, it's not the game, it's not the presenter or the streamer, it's just that there's so many big channels doing it right now. Between that and that new the Nintendo Switch and Zelda Breath of the Wild, little kid is here. What's up? Yeah, between those two games, especially Zelda Breath of the Wild that just came out, that is just dominating so much of the airwaves, so to speak. Oh, and we got somebody else here, Timothy. Yeah, you got to watch those caps, Timothy. Watch the caps and symbols and emotes. Nightbot does not like those. But Nightbot is my friend. I use him a lot. Because he keeps racists and homophobes out of my chat. So, night butt. So everybody just play nice, and we'll get along with Nightbot, and everybody will be fine.
Someone there? It's nothing.
All right, let's go on in here. Too many of what on the internet? Nightbot? Is that what you're referring to, Timothy? If so, I mean, a lot of people are using that program because it does help. It helps the streamer a lot. It helps me. And I don't do it just, I don't use it just for that, just to, you know, watch out for people coming in, making comments or saying words that I don't want in my chat or on my live stream. I use him for more than that. He keeps stats for me on how many times Nightbot had to interact. I can go back in there and say, look in there as to why people were timed out and stuff, and I can look at them and decide if maybe somebody is creating or giving me too many problems. I can kind of watch out for that, you know. Mr. Q. Yeah, you're right, Timothy. Racists and homophobes is exactly right. But I appreciate everybody being here, as always. Well, they're not great to you, but they are great to me. That's all I can say about that. They are helpful. They can be a little aggressive, but, you know. If I think Nightbot is being a little overreactive or something, I can go into his settings. I can basically tailor him however I want him to do. 8 likes on the stream, that's what I like to see. Everybody that's watching right now, do me a favor. Army of the Maxes, what's going on, Colby? Decided to jump on here. I've had a kind of a busy day today with family and stuff, but decided to jump on here for a while this evening before you take the stage later. I'm kind of like the opening act, and you're like the main event, you know. Or I guess you could say I'm like the appetizer, and you're the main course whenever you stream. But like I was saying earlier, yesterday actually turned out to be a real good day for me. I picked up 18 subs between a little while ago and yesterday morning, so that's not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Jordan, yeah, thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, you finally get. Didn't think I was going to be able to squeeze one in today, but it worked out. So, hey, that's all that matters. Yep, I was looking at Social Blade a little while ago, and I'm looking at some different stuff on there. I'm gradually trying to figure it out more and more how to use that that particular site to look at different stuff. Oh, you're healing yourself. I'll be popping in and out of a cat that is in pre-labor. Lovely. So how did your birthday thing go with your mom yesterday at the bowling alley, Cass? Everything go all right there? Mentioned you streamed in Skyrim at that. Well, I appreciate that, little kid. Yeah, I remember you seeing you in Colby's chat. Sure.
What was that?
I sent some people over there last night to his. Lord Sithis was there. And the one guy, I guess, from Africa, Fout or whatever. I can't remember exactly his name. Yeah, he was one of mine. That subscribed. He came over to mine and found my channel last night. So I said, well, hey, everybody, you need to go over there and check out Colby. So I hopefully some of them subscribed. I'm sure some did. Okay, I'll check that out later, Cass. Mercy. I don't have mercy for Forsworn. You idiots. Oh, there's another one. Grazier's here. What's up, man? Okay, we got anything over here? Nah, nothing over here. Alright, let's keep a moving up here. Oh, you're getting that Horizon Zero Dawn? All I can say is, man, beautiful freaking game. I mean, absolutely gorgeous game. I did the one live stream of it Friday night. It didn't really go that well, but I mean, I know why. Probably because there was so many big channels doing it, because it's like, you know, the new game right now, but along with Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I'm sure that cut into my viewership. What I'll probably do is hold off maybe for just a couple of weeks, and when the hype kind of dies down a little bit, then I'll come back with it and do some more. Alex Smits is here. What's up? Yep, I remember you from Colby's channel. You finally made it to one of mine, huh? Uh-oh, Briarheart. Get off me. Leave me alone. Special edition on PS4 Pro and new 4K. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't have the PS4 Pro. I mean, maybe TV though. So, and I noticed like when I first got the special edition of Skyrim, I still had my other TV, which was a, you know, it was a 1080p flat screen. It's a nice TV. And before I got this one, I could tell a very noticeable difference in the 4K TV, even though all my hookups and everything are the same. Just the resolution and everything is just so much better.
Come and face the Forsworn.
Come and face the Forsworn? Ooh, I'm scared. Don't hurt me.
Try and make this quick.
I'll try and make it quick too. Idiots. You will never outduel me with a bow and arrow. Also fostered cats, so... Oh, okay. Well, that's good, cats. Like I said, I'll check that out later. I've been kind of busy today. Got together with the family and stuff. We went out to eat, which we don't get to do a lot because with my girlfriend's two daughters, because they both go to college full time, and one of them works full time. Well, part time, kind of, about 20-25 hours a week on top of that. So yeah, keeps her pretty busy. And the other one goes to school full time. The oldest one, she's getting ready to graduate from college in May. So everybody's getting excited for that. Up to 12 likes. Hey, that's what I like to see. I like likes. Likes like me, and I like likes. If that makes any sense. Anybody else come in that I missed? Pop into the chat. Let me take a quick look here. After that harrowing battle with the Forsworn. I said Alex is here. Pee-wee, I miss Pee-wee. What's up, Pee-wee? Of course, Alex is here. I think this might be his first stream he's actually seen of me. Hey, what's up? Luke Rivera's back. Well, everybody, even if I might have missed your name, thanks for being here. As always. 17 people in the stream. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. It means a lot to me. Proximus, what's up? I've just seen your message pop up there. How you doing tonight, my friend? Thanks for being here. I just absolutely love seeing new people pop up in my chat. So Proximus, this one's for you. Although it's cliche, Skyrim today, I've been a bit out of sorts since your cousin died today. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Hate to hear when people's family member dies. You know, I mean, I know it's part of life. We all go through it, but still. Well, this has been a rough week for you, hasn't it, Colby? I hate it. I feel for you, my friend. Yeah, my girlfriend, her daddy, of course, her mama died years ago. And then he remarried, 2-3 years after that. And now her stepmom, his health is really declining, giving her a lot of problems. So she's been trying to... What am I doing? I'm trying to hit my button on my controller to turn on my light on my Pip-Boy. Yeah, I recover very quickly. Also, I had to find a new place to live. I thought it was 60 days, Colby. I mean, that's what you conveyed to us last night on the stream. I mean, I'm not trying to get into your business or nothing. Don't take it that way. But has something happened to drastically change that? I mean, 60 days to 10 days, that's a hell of a deal. Hey, James Harris. Yep, I noticed you've been absent in the last 3 or 4 streams. I figured you've probably just been busy. No big deal. I'm glad you're here tonight. And don't worry about it. You've had to miss a couple streams. It's no big deal. I know everybody's got their own lives to lead. I don't ever expect anybody to be here at every single stream I do. It'd be nice, but it's not realistic. Yeah, now it's 10. Her family is moving in next week. Unfortunately, it's sudden. Well, it's good that she's trying to help you out. She's not just saying, hey, you got to be out by such and such a day. Good luck. But you'd have to share the closet with the kittens. Well, Colby likes cats, he'd be willing to help you out with the cats, I'm sure, Cass. Hey, you love my name? Well, I appreciate that. Is it Proximus or Proxomus? Interesting. But that's an interesting name too. I like it when people have interesting names. They put a little bit of thought into the name for their channel. They don't just put up there and just, like put their name like Bobby Smith channel, the Bobby Smith channel. I mean, put a little. Move to Wyoming. Wyoming's a beautiful state. Dave DeWitt's here, another one of my regulars. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. But yeah, Wyoming. When I used to drive trucks for a living, all over the country. Went to Wyoming quite a bit. It's beautiful out there. What is my level? Bailey Owens, level 67. And welcome to the stream. You look like a new face, a new name. I'm glad you're here. I always appreciate seeing new people. Well, as I always tell people, like James Harris said, YouTube just not notifying me. If you want to be notified of my streams, go there and look on my page, like where you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you got that bell clicked. That's no guarantee that it's going to work. Because I mean, sometimes Colby will go live, and I've been subscribed to Colby for 6 years now, something like that. Every once in a while, it will not notify me when he goes live, but I generally have an idea because I'll watch his Twitter, and so because I thought so. I've generally got an idea about when he's going to be on and when he's not. But hey, 18 people in the stream. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. I've got a lot of my regulars. I've seen some new faces. Like I said, Bailey Owens is here, and who was that earlier? I have a terrible memory, so you just have to bear with me. Lil Kidda is new. He comes over from Colby's stream. Mr. Q is fairly new. Jordan is getting to catch a stream of mine, finally. Worked it into his schedule. James Harris, you subscribed? Thank you so much. Yep, my subscriber count just jumped by a whole 2. I will thank whoever that was. Of course, Proximus is one of those that just subscribed. Thank you very much. And whoever was the other, maybe that was Bailey Owens. Was that you, Bailey? If so, thank you. Yep, I see you there, Pee-wee. I gave you a shout out earlier. And Bailey Owens, thank you so much. That means a lot to me when I get new subscribers. As I try to do good for everybody. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's tomb, which is over here. Okay. Now we got to go over here and go back down the mountain. All right. If my voice sounds a little different tonight, just bear with me. I've got a wisdom tooth which is giving me fits. Twitter is like the one thing I don't have, and yet majority of people, companies use Twitter. Yeah, like I said, you know, James, I mean, you can just do it for a few of your close friends that have it and stuff. You don't have to subscribe or follow everybody under the sun. I don't follow a lot of people. I follow Colby, Madam Roast Beef, Sonic, ESO. What is my race? Hold on a second here, Bailey. Well, you can't really see it that well. It's kind of dark. But I am an orc. I kind of started out the character. I wanted to be kind of like an orc warrior. You know, one-handed, a little bit of archery, heavy armor. But then he kind of evolved, and now I'm more of an archery person, but I do have one-handed. I have dual Daedric katanas. And I've also got the Mesa Moloch Ball and Dawnbreaker. I can use those. When am I streaming Zero Dawn? Honestly, Luke, I'm not sure on that one. Probably what's going to wind up happening as far as that game goes. There are so many big... Yeah. Well, the last time I had a wisdom tooth taken out, I pulled it myself. And no, I'm not joking about that. I actually did. It was hurting so bad, it was keeping me up at night. So I just reached down there and yanked it. And it popped right out. No shit. And yes, it did hurt when I was pulling it. It brought me to tears almost. I'm a grown man. I ain't afraid to admit it. It did. But about 30 minutes later, I had zero pain. And I slept, and I went to bed and slept that night like a baby for about 10 hours. So yes, it was well worth it in the end. I shit you not. How old am I? I'm old enough. I don't put my name, my age out here. And not trying to be an ass or anything about that. Not trying to be hard to get along with. It's not a good idea for people to put their age out there online. But I can guarantee you that I'm probably the oldest one between myself sitting here and the chat. No, I am not 57, Cass. I'm not that old. Nobody likes pain. Some people will say, I love pain. Bullshit. Nobody likes it. They deal with it. Yeah. Quit trying to guess my age, Cass. You'll never get it right. And even if you did, I wouldn't acknowledge it. My dad got his pulled out in the military. Oh, yeah. I don't doubt that, Bailey. I don't doubt you for a second. You like pain, intense. Yeah, well, we know the kind of the pain that you like, Cass. Chip is here. What's up, Chip? I wish I was 19. I wish I could go back and be 19 again and know the things that I do now. There would be so much of my life that I would change and do differently. But, I mean, I'm sure everybody would say that. Anybody that's got any common sense would say the same thing. Everyone likes a good waterboarding once in a while. I'll pass on the waterboarding there, Grazier. I've never had one, don't want one, but I'm vaguely familiar with what it is. LaWayne Waters, we are on the hunt for Red Eagle's sword right now. Uh-oh. Go. Eat one, you idiot. Leave me alone. Carjo got the other one. Good. The same with my wisdom teeth. I haven't asked my dentist, but I know if they were going to cause pain. Well, I don't know how old you are, James. You're not as old as I am. I didn't start having serious problems with my wisdom teeth till about 5 years ago. And I know that, what do I wish I changed? Oh, God. There's a lot of things. There's relationships that I got into that I would never do over. People I trusted in my life that I would never do that. I could name off a bunch of things. I'm sure everybody could, regardless of their age. You know, there's always things that just, you know, you would change. I love that sword. Is actually the first weapon I look for in the game. In fact, let me switch over to a little... Have I been married before? Yes. I have. Let me switch over to a little one-handed fun here. And some, let's see, ring of wielding. Necklace I've already got on. And hide bracers I have on. And we go to dual katanas. I am not married. I have been divorced for... Oh, God. 15 years?
We have found a cave. I don't think
yes, please don't. Just don't. Do me a favor, Bailey. Just don't put your age in the chat no more. Yeah. Me and my girlfriend have been together going on 10 years. She's kept me alive. Twice. Merrick Janice is here. What's up? Another... new face, but hopefully becoming a much more familiar face. What's going on tonight, my friend? Would I say gaming changed my life? I wouldn't say gaming changed my life, but it gave me another outlet for my for frustration and stress of life. Yeah, you're right, little kidda. Thanks for putting that up there. That's all right, Bailey. Don't worry about it. Yeah, once you've... Now, let's say let's say you have a channel and you're starting to put some videos, stuff up like that. After you've been in the chat 3 or 4 times and you're like a regular, I don't mind you maybe once, maybe like when you first come into the stream, not the very first thing you say, but like when you first get here, maybe a few minutes after, just say, hey, I'm going to be doing this, such and such on my channel. And then maybe time before, like when the channel's getting ready to, the stream is getting ready to end, I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is people that's trying to ride my back and come in here. This is my channel, so-and-so, come subscribe to me or something like that. No. Become a friend of the chat. Become somebody I'm familiar with. Be willing to subscribe to me and be a participant. Like I said, not every time, but whenever you're able to come in and say hello, then that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Everything okay?
Yeah, he remembered something he wanted to ask me.
Okay. Tell a story about a fight I have had. A fight I have had. Oh, God. I haven't had a fight in many, many years. Probably not the kind of fight that you're thinking about. I just don't do it anymore. It's just... He was going to do a Project Zomboid stream today because no one was streaming, but hubby is sleeping in the living room. If he works tomorrow, you might check it out. Okay, well, if you decide to do a Project Zomboid stream tomorrow, I'll come and check it out. Sure, yeah, I'll come and post some obscenities in your chat and raise general hell and antagonize anybody that comes in there. I'll be glad to do that, just like y'all do here for me. No one's ever prepared for the choo-choo. Alright, come on, Carjo. Uh-oh. There he is. Ah! Come on, Red Eagle, you douche. Uh-oh. Well, he's got that fire. Oh, he wrecked me. I might come back in a while, though. I'll make you mod if you come by. Ha. Okay. I appreciate it. Go play with your kitties. Yeah, I'm killing this shit. Can you talk? I cannot do the Khajiit voice. You got to rely on Colby House for that. My vocal range is not like that. He does a very good job. He does a really good Khajiit and a good super mutant voice from Fallout. So he's got the whole genre covered there. With Dragon Bone Dagger and off. Oh, I didn't see this guy laying over here. Adventurer. Lockpick. Okay. Goodbye. What kind of book you got there? Oh, the same book I do. You just didn't have Red Eagle Sword, did you, sucker? What did you say? Yeah, when I get in here, I'll do a voice reveal. This is my voice. What are you talking about? You do a Khajiit very well, Mr. Q. I'd like to hear that. See how it compares with Colby House. Everybody that's in his stream, but you know, his regulars have been there a long time. We've all told him next time they do a Fallout game, you need to see if you can be one of the voice actors for a Khajiit character on, not for Fallout, but for Skyrim, or he could do a super mutant voice for Fallout. He does that real good too. Am I going to do a modded gameplay? Probably not. The only reason I say that is modded gameplays tend to be very boring. Sure, you can show off the mods and stuff like that, but aside from that, I mean, you usually got somebody who's so OP or very God mode like, and it's just not. It makes for a terrible live stream because there's no challenge to the character. Oh, great! I killed myself and killed him at the same time. But I have had some people request that I create a new character and do a full. Because see, when I started streaming this character, he was already well on up there, as far as his level and all that good stuff. So I might, maybe this coming Saturday, next Saturday, start over with a brand new character. Don't know exactly what kind of character right now. I'll have to think about it and just start a whole new playthrough for everybody. If enough people want me to do it, then I will do it. Did a Khajiit monk? But that was interesting. Yeah, third time was the charm. Let's see, coin purse. Anything else good here? Skeletons. Scott Simpson's here. What's up? What's that face for, Scott Simpson? Did you already say something and I didn't recognize you? Yeah. When more people get in the chat right now, I've got 23 people watching. Thank everybody so much for being here. If you haven't already given the stream a thumbs up, please do that right now. And the reason I say that is the more people that are give a stream a thumbs up, the more likes that my stream has, the easier it will be for other people, new people, to find me. So please, everybody, just do that for me right now, if you don't mind. Yeah, you're coming about that Smilodon combat and ESRO dragons. Better combat. If I do a new character, I will probably probably try that out, Grazier. But this character's already so far along, and he's such a high level that it's kind of like, you know. Your grandpa got 2 days now. I'm sorry to hear that, Scott. I mean, I don't know exactly what's been going on, you know, health-wise. Actually, it's 5:17 now, so, Chip. 2 more new subscribers since I started the stream about a half hour ago. So it's going good tonight again. But like I said, I don't know exactly what's been going on with your grandfather health-wise, or of course, or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, you hate to see that when people that are close to you go. Yeah, like I said, I will check into that. What should you drink? I don't know. Drink whatever you want. Yeah, Luke. Apparently, his grandfather's not doing well. He mentioned that to me. I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago in the chat. Rusty, you're not getting any of your mama's chicken salad sandwich. Now back up.
I give him a bite.
He liked it. He wants more.
Not getting there.
That crazy dog of mine, he'll eat anything. The Chihuahua, she used to eat poop. She don't really do that anymore. I think she went on a non-poop diet here recently. But the other one, he'll eat anything. He'll even eat a piece of onion if you drop it on the floor. Mr. Grinch is leaving. All right, man. Hey, thanks for stopping in and chatting for a bit. It's always appreciated. Let me take a look here and see how I'm doing on the like meter. Yeah, everyone's got to go sometime. Unfortunately, I mean, you hate to put it like that, but it's true. I never knew my father's grandparents. They both had passed before I came along. And my mother's mother, my grandmother on her side, she died when I was 7 or 8. Make me a sandwich. You make me a sandwich, Chip. How about that? I'm the one over here working. It's a delicacy to French people. They're always giving us American shit. Well, you got that right. But my dachshund, he'll eat anything. Like I said, he'll eat. If you drop a piece of onion on the floor, I mean, you got to grab it quick. Because he'll eat it, and onions are not good for dogs at all. Absolutely would try it.
Which means that's not having the special screwdriver for the Xbox.
Anyone know what store would maybe have the special? I gotta put my glasses on to read this, James. The special torque screwdrivers for Xbox controllers. I'd rather fix my A button than buy a whole new controller. My advice to you would be go check like a Lowe's. I mean, you're out in California. I don't know exactly what you've got out there, but like a Lowe's Home Improvement, a Home Depot, and sometimes some of your mom and pop small hardware type places will have some of the little kind of off the beaten path type of items that maybe your big stores won't have. Ham or bologna. I don't mind a bologna sandwich as long as it's a good bologna. Yeah, my girlfriend's a ham. I don't mind ham if it's like a good, like a smoked ham or like a hickory style ham or something like that. It's good.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
What is this guy doing?
Fair prices.
Hey, Colby, look at this. This guy's like walking up in midair. Bethesda, that's what we call it.
Goods and wares of
In
all
a store I was shopping at and almost turned around and called a complete stranger. I am real, Luke. I'm right here. Yeah, Radio Shack's a possibility. Special tools, yeah. Yeah. It's Moses, yeah.
Come and see what goods I offer.
Come and see what goods you offer. I can't even reach up to you that high. Hey, can I talk to you?
Fire is not.
What do you got for sale? Let's see. No, you got junk for weapons.
Save your game.
Yeah, I'll save my game after this is over here. They like require a Torx that has basically a hole in the middle of the tip, since the screws have that nipple in the center. Yeah, you just have to hunt around on that. Yeah, well, I might be able to sell him something. He ain't got much money. I'll sell him a little something here. Make it worth it. Oh, you can have these 4 sworn arrows, glass mace, glass war axe. You can have that cheap ass Red Eagle's Bane. That's no good. Yeah, what the hell.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Alright. What's your name? Call you Moses.
Says deliver a found sword.
I have traveled.
Because of Nightbot. It's like I always tell people. Leave Nightbot alone and he will leave you alone. Don't spam caps. Don't spam symbols or emotes. It's the same as Colby's chat. I've got it set probably exactly the same as he does. You can fly sometimes for a while. Well, I mean, I don't know. You might have it that way over there in Belgium. Does that kitty have skooma? Probably.
Did you say?
Wants to know what your guts look like. I don't know about that. Yes, he's high off his gourd. Oh, Cass came back. All right. You just missed the floating Khajiit, Cass. Where'd he go? Is he still here? Yeah, there he is. Look, Cass. The Khajiit is floating in midair. Oh, he just dropped down.
Well, he's still walking on there.
No, he's on the ground. Yeah. Been hanging with Mama Murphy too much. Moses the Khajiit cat.
Die, damn you!
Die, damn you. That's what Carjo says.
Jesus walked on water. Moses parted the sea.
I'm streaming, hopping. Why is everyone streaming all at the same time? Because it's evening, Cass. This is this is what everybody wants to stream. It's when you get the most audience. I would have streamed earlier today. Like I normally try to stream on Sundays, like at 5 o'clock, because that seems to be a good time for me. But it just wasn't able to work out that way today.
I really fell asleep.
Come here.
Shouldn't have come here. Oh, shut up.
Like the bite of a flea.
The bite of a flea? Where are you at? Oh.
Death awaits you.
Death does not await me.
That's your best?
Death does not await me. It awaits you. Shut up. Alright. Where are we going now, Carjo? Let's see what we're close to. We're going to keep it going here. Alright. What we got over here? Lund's Hut. Talking Stone Camp. Deadman's Respite. Let's go ahead and keep heading north. And we'll head up here to Deadman's Respite. I love the look of these Daedra katanas. I didn't know that you can either make them in steel, you can make them in elven, orc, a couple other ones you can make. But yeah, I love the look of them. But hey, we got 21 people in the chat. Thanks everybody for being here. If you haven't already given a thumbs up to my stream, please do that, as it's a big help to me, big help to my channel, to help it to grow. And if you're watching, you like what you see, you like a good live chat, then do me a favor. Please hit that subscribe button. Because I definitely have more content coming. Like I said, probably going to be starting a whole new Skyrim character next Saturday. Maybe Friday, I don't know, but probably Saturday. That way I can start it in the afternoon, do it that way. I'm going to have more Horizon Zero Dawn coming. But I'm unsure exactly when I'm going to continue that because all the big streamers are doing it right now. So it makes it a little harder to get an audience for it right now. I might have to wait a week or two. But I'm also getting ready to start Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is a great game. And love this. I definitely want to have everybody there on board for that. And I'll probably have more Fallout 4 coming too.
Alright, that's far enough. You know how this works. Toll here is 100 gold.
Huh. 100 gold. Out of my way.
Not a chance. Get him, boys.
All right, Chip.
Time to get lost, friend.
Someone do something.
Don't listen to black metal, mostly 80s hard rock. There, I'm right with you there on that, James Harris. 100%. Ugh. Give me some good old heavy metal. Well, some of the 90s stuff is good too.
Time to end this little game.
Van Halen, fair warning. I don't know. There's some newer bands. Oh, great. There's some newer bands. Like when I say newer, I mean with like in the last 10 years, which have done some really good stuff too. I'm not just going to be like, oh well, it's 80s or nothing for me. But I mean, you just gotta keep your ears open for some different stuff. I can really have a favorite black metal unless everyone's on board. Oh, King Diamond's old school. Definitely old school. I think King Diamond had a little bit of insanity and something wrong with that guy.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh gosh, not another one of you goons. Oh, you all had to die at once. Jeez. My current favorite black metal song. I've never been a black metal listener. It just doesn't really do anything to me.
What's the rhymes?
Huh?
It gets you so pumped with your hatred for humans. Alright, what we got going on here? Let's see. I'm trying to head up to Deadmans Respite. Well, I'm going the right way. You step correct? Oh, okay, Alex. Poor dead kitty. Buster was a buster. The old Samsung text tone is cringeworthy. Is that what you use on your phone there, Timothy? Behind. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. I gotta go through these idiots again. I think I'm gonna go with my bow this time.
Something smells foul.
Alright, that's far enough. You know how this
You like the old Nokia tones?
Toll there is 100 gold.
What toll?
Don't play dumb with me. Pay up, and you walk right through. Refuse, and you'll never see the other side.
Oh, yes, of course. Out of my way.
Chance. Get him, boys. Have your head. Already. I can take your stuff.
You ain't taking shit. Alright. Maybe play some background music, attract viewers. Nah, it don't really work that way. No killing cats in the chat? Oh, Lord. Oh, yes, I use chaos damage. Yes, sir, Mr. Q. Trying to track down Carjo's stolen corpse. Oh, that's right. Poor Carjo. Alright, I'll see you over there at your chat a little bit later, Colby.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Your enemies do the moonwalk. They do all kinds of crazy walks, let me tell you.
Is someone there?
Oh, it's a battle of the orcs. YouTube will put it. Yeah. YouTube will. I've already had 2 copyright strikes put against me in the past. Luckily, I was able to go in and confer with YouTube and get them taken off my account. Is it gay if a man says you're always blowing it? I don't know. It would have to be in the context meant for the whatever he's talking about. Try to get cured from your vampirism. There's only one way to do it. You got to go see Thalion and Morthal. Oh, look at this one. Here he's running away. He's a chicken.
Mercy! Prepare to die!
Now, lightning is not my friend. When you're an orc character, lightning is not your friend. Neither is magic or on fire. Yeah, there's a mod you can get for to cure vampirism, but all you got to do is go see Thalion, the mage in Morthal, and he can cure it for you. Or you get it when you soon enough. Then you don't have to have that. You can just use a cure disease potion. That's why when I'm messing around with them idiots, I try to carry about 4 or 5 cure disease potions on me, and I try to remember to keep an eye on it. Misa girls here, what's up? But hey, everybody, if you're enjoying the live stream, then do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me.
I cannot best you.
Yeah, you got, yep. Is this game Tomb Raider? No, sir, it is not Tomb Raider. Although I will be starting to play Rise of the Tomb Raider on my channel here very soon. But irregardless, Ali, thanks for coming out tonight, checking out my channel. I always love to see new faces pop in. But everybody that's watching here, that's enjoying the live chat, enjoying the stream, whatever it may be, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me. Well, if anybody is a troll, believe me, I will. Knew it was. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. You're playing God of War. God of War's a good game. If I thought I could get an audience for it, I would might be interested in playing the God of War 3 remaster, which they remaster for PS4, because that is a. I was running Immersive Citizens on here, Grazier, but I didn't find any different dialogue. It didn't seem to me like there was much of a difference. Yeah, Kratos. And of course the new God of War is supposed to be out later this year. They haven't given a release date for it. I'm thinking probably holidays this year. I mean, I might be wrong, but hey. The game I'm looking forward to right now is Last of Us 2. But of course, that probably won't be out till next year. From what Naughty Dog Studios are saying about it right now. Yeah, Ali, I did see the trailer and some still shots from the new God of War, and it does look good. I mean, I was blown away by the visuals and the characters and the artwork they had for God of War 3. I mean, it was like, it was crazy, some of the stuff they did with that game. It's not dialogue, it's towns and they visit. Yeah, I know. November, December are the big months for new game releases, always because of the holidays. But I would, yeah, I've got the first Last of Us, the remaster for PS4. Great game. I would think that if they release it next year, I would hope that they don't hold it off till basically almost another year and a half down the road. I really would. But I don't know how far along they are with that game. You know, they could surprise us and pop up with it and announce it at the E3s that come up in June and July and say, do I try to generate cash with Stream Tip? It is there. When I first started live streaming, I didn't use any kind of donation link or anything like that. But then I had 4 or 5 people ask me on 3 or 4 different live streams if I was ever going to do it. So I finally started a Stream Tip. It is there in case anybody wants to donate. Any money that's generated by it will be put towards my internet or any new games that I've decided I'm going to have on my channel. That's how that'll be used. Oh God, not another one of these. Revered dragons. Alright, I better get some different apparel here if I'm going to take him on. Circle, gauntlets, ring. Yes. Yes. Yes, Horizon Zero Dawn is a beautiful game. I have it. Got it Friday and did a first live stream on it. And I mean, the live stream wasn't bad. Like I said, the game is very nice. But I just didn't have much of an audience for it. And that was my fault. I should have known that with all the bigger channels doing it, that it would eat into my viewers a lot. Yeah, he's called a revered dragon. It looks almost like a serpent. Well, that damn spell that he does eats away at your health. Yep, there it is again. It's still chipping away at my health. Come on. No, he is not a dragon mod. He is vanilla. I don't have any dragon mods on this game. He's called a revered dragon. Dansby's here. What's up? I was looking for you on the usual Sunday morning stream, Dansby. What happened? Maybe have a little bit too much liquid refreshment last night at the when going out to the movies. Haha. Yeah, you got to be up at higher levels to see this type of dragon.
Finish this.
30 pounds. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you mentioned yesterday about making your famous Jack Daniels wings. Woo! Finally. Yeah, I'd like to be able to one day be able to taste those famous Jack Daniels barbecue wings you was talking about. They sound good. 4 hours of prepping and cooking? Yeah, I bet. Oh, Daedric armor. Alright, let me get away from him. And where is our wings? Didn't bring any to share. Man, a bunch of guys get together. 30 pounds of wings will go quickly, I'm sure. Yeah, big players draining my views. I mean, because Dansby streamed his first stream of Horizon Zero Dawn last night, and I'm sure that was probably his lowest attended stream in probably a good long while. Very disappointing. So, I mean, I don't know. They were all gone. They were 20 people. They were 20 people. They were done in less than 10 minutes. Why don't you use Fortify Archery on those dragons? I've got some Fortify Marksman potions. I just didn't use them. You're doing your homework, Jane MacArthur? Okay. Good deal. Hold on, everybody. I got to fix the dog's cover over here. He's being a pain in my ass. Crazy ass dogs. Drive me nuts. Yeah, I would have loved to. How about homemade tacos? Oh man, that sounds good too. Y'all about homemade wings and tacos and stuff. You're making me hungry. All right, Deadmans Respite, which is where we were trying to get to in the first place before we got waylaid by some stupid dragon. That was my lowest viewed stream ever, but I'm going to stream it some more. I'm going to get it into the storyline a bit more. If I'm not enjoying streaming it, you'll just record it. Yeah. I'm sure I will do more of it. I might hold off and wait till see how the live channels are doing with it next weekend. I'll probably do some Skyrim this week during the week here. Some more Fallout 4. I might even come like Thursday night or something and debut Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, that was my... I'm not going to say that was my lowest viewed stream ever, because it wasn't. When I first started out, I was lucky if I was getting 45 or 50 views. But now that I'm up in the mid 300s on most of my streams, that was the lowest. That's the lowest one I've done in probably the last two months, thereabouts. But yesterday was actually turned out to be a pretty good day for me, Dansby. Last night's stream was great. Between yesterday morning when I was on your live stream of Fallout and Skyrim, and a little before I started streaming today, I had gained 18 subs. So that's not bad, and I've gained 3 more since I started this stream an hour ago. So it's not going bad. But we got 19 people right here right now. So I appreciate every one of you being here. If you're new to the stream and you like what you see, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I've already gotten 3 new subscribers tonight, and I'd love to get some more. But everybody do me a favor and please hit that like button, because I want more people to find my channel tonight, get in here and have some fun and talk with us. And yeah, I mean 18 subs. You know, like I said, between yesterday and then I picked up 3 subs overnight last night when I was sleeping, which is, yeah, there's some familiar names in here. I'm getting a lot of people, a lot of returning viewers. And one thing that I'm really enjoying seeing, there for a while when I first started streaming, the only time I was picking up new subs was while I'm streaming. You know, as far as residual viewers coming later on and watching after I post the videos and stuff, there wasn't anything. But now I'm starting to see that as well. 24 likes saved my game. That's right, you're doing your job today, Knockout, reminding me to save. Why does it give me a kill cam if I don't get a kill? And I appreciate that, Luane, that you like the streams. That's why I do them. You watch the streams you miss, I appreciate that, Timothy. I really do. I like seeing them likes post up, you know, over the next 24 to 48 hours. Because I watch all that stuff. What'd you set off, Carjo? I know I didn't set it off. I've got the Lightfoot perk. So I don't set off floor-based traps. Oh, grand soul gem. I'll take that. Yeah, you can keep that little cheap petty soul gem. I don't need that. Yep, I've done that before, Alex. Lose like an hour of progress because I forgot to friggin' save. And it's very frustrating. Especially if you're not in the middle of streaming or something, it's one thing, but if you're in the middle of live streaming, it'll kill a stream. Mr. Milk is here. What's up, Mr. Milk? Another one of my quickly becoming regulars, Mr. Milk. I was waiting for my milk delivery this morning, Mr. Milk. It never arrived. I needed some fresh chocolate milk. With Fallout 4, with forgetting to sleep. Oh, I know. That's why I don't... I'm not going to say that if I do decide to do a new walkthrough of Fallout 4, that I won't do survival, but I just don't see it. I just don't see myself doing it because I'm liable to break a damn controller or something, losing an hour of progress. Yep, 47 minutes. Yeah, I remember where you put that on there, and I was like, God go with him in his time of need. Jeez. All right. There's another idiot over there. We'll get him. You're starting to kind of get into this. I mean, if I decided to really get into it and start playing it, I would probably enjoy the challenge of it more. You enjoy that. You enjoy the coffee. You drink it all the time. Oh, I like a good cup of coffee too. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you're right, James. But you got to be able to play. You know, it's sort of along the lines of Legendary here with Skyrim. Although the big advantage here is you can quick save, of course, where you can't do that on survival mode in Fallout. But aside from that, yeah, I mean, you really got to be smart. And I'd have to get used to the fact that when I play Fallout, I don't ever carry around food and stuff because I've got stim packs. I don't need that. There is no life without coffee. Well, there's life, but I don't know if it would be quite as tolerable, especially early in the morning. Okay, this is one of those weird places. Everything but happened when I woke up and was okay. Over the. Well, we got 21 people in here. The chat is rolling tonight. The live stream's doing good. How many likes do we have? We're up to 25 likes. We're on the road to 30 likes for the stream. Do me a favor, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up on the stream, please do it. What I do remember... Ha! Sometimes looks like Shia LaBeouf. I don't think he'd go along with that. 26 likes, good deal. And I imagine after that hard, rigorous day, you're just itching to get back to work tomorrow, aren't you, Dansby? Dansby looks like the game marker from Hunger Games. I don't know about that. I've never seen Hunger Games. Stream hopping currently. So many good streams going on. Well, you know the main stream right now is right here where you're at. You don't need to go anywhere else to find your entertainment. It's right here. Alright, now I know I gotta drop down in here. Come on, Carjo. Alright. I'll tell you what. You don't like Sniper Elite 4 streams? It would seem to me it would be I mean, I don't know. It might be okay, but it would seem to me it might be a little boring, that game. Wildcats, I'm sure you're making Dansby's night over there. Lord have mercy. You're advertising on all the appropriate social networks. I appreciate that. Alright, time to be, let's see, do whirlwind sprint. Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. All right, man, I appreciate that, as always. But hey, we got 24 people in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It means a lot to me. And everybody, if you haven't already clicked that like button, you know, the thumbs up there, do me a favor, hit that for me. I want other people to find the stream, and that's the #1 way to do it. The more likes I've got on this stream, the higher it'll go up in the suggested or recommended feeds of anybody else that's on YouTube right now. And I want more people to come in and join us. And if you're enjoying the stream, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I've got a lot more content coming. And I want to have a bigger audience, more people to get in here and talk and get things hyped up and get the chat going. I guess I must have been saying you. Al, ain't no problem, Wayne. I love doing it. I love getting on here with a goes. I'd love to have 50 viewers. I'd love to have 100 viewers.
You are taking us somewhere. I will shoulder some of your
Like, so we get to 30 and we have 20 plus peeps in it. Yep. Like I said, that works for me. Oh, I didn't want your shield card, Joe. Good God. All right, let's see here. Take that Daedric armor. Take all 3 ebony shields. I'm gonna drop that. I don't need that. You can have Spellbreaker. You can take the Elven Dagger. I'm going to drop that. You can even have Mirok's Sword. On that stream if you could. Yeah, I remember. I was there. I was right there with you, Dansby, when you had that 52 in there. That was fucking unreal. Yeah. Believe me, I wish my Horizon Zero Dawn would have been like that too, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we gave it our best shot. That's all we can do. All right, get that hunting bow. I don't need that. And there was some apparel here I didn't need. Yep, iron gauntlets. Don't need those. That cheap stuff. God, get out of my way, car, just so I can move. Even my Skyrim, yeah, it was a little slow, and I was kind of worried about my my stream I did last night because it started out slow, but then probably about halfway through, it really started picking up. It really did. So I was real happy with that. You should have known that big players. Yeah, I just didn't think about it. Because really, the only way that I've been, you know, like a lot of the games I play, they're not like brand new. I've never really, not too many times have I had the opportunity to get a game when it first, when it first came out. You know, so I didn't really give it much thought as far as, you know, where the audience was going to be. And I wouldn't have been able to get Horizon Zero Dawn if it wasn't for a friend of mine giving me a Amazon.com gift card they had, which paid for half of that game. So, that's how that worked. You like cherry candy cane? So do I. As far as regular candy canes, no, I don't like them. I've never been a big peppermint fan. What's up, Logan Benway? Thanks for stopping in. Can Logan help get me to 30 likes on this stream? I've had quite a few viewers. Oh, Lord, come on. I hate master locks. It doesn't matter how high your lock picking is either. Mine's at 100, and it's still they're still tough as hell to open. Whoops, almost. $28 likes, but we gotta get it to 30. Everybody, do me a favor, hit that like button for me if you haven't done it already. Snickers ice cream bars, yeah, those are good, Alex. You're right. Don't worry, I will knock out after that friggin' marathon of trying to open that stupid chest. All right, come on, Carjo, let's keep going. Gotta go down this way. You're off again? All right, Cass. Gotta settle for The Walking Dead. Oh, all right, man. I'll catch you later on. Thanks for stopping in to say hello. All right, I hear some feet stomping around somewhere. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, there he is. Maybe we should start a collective for little players. Alright, let's pull the chain here and head down the steps. You don't do collection plates, Luke? Okay. Out of church. The bottom one. Hey, Luke, My girlfriend enjoyed that comment you put there. You got kicked out of church for farting over the loudspeakers. All right, Misa girl. Yeah, I know you got another big day with the tax people tomorrow. Have fun. Thanks for stopping in as always. Yo, what's up? King Ol. Yep, and I gotta take King Olaf's verse because that belongs to the dude at the Bard's College. Alright, Carjo. Out of my way. Oh, you're using Mirok's sword and Spellbreaker. Nice. I'll let you keep those. Oh, Draugr idiot. Long you scourge. Alright, I know I gotta get out of here. Try to remember how to get out of here. You hate zombies. Oh, well. I'm not a big fan of them either, you know. To be honest with you. Huh?
Where are you at in the game?
Oh, I'm in Deadman's Respite knockout.
Said he was looking for that.
I was just doing a little bit of random exploration. Yeah, the dungeons are trap happy. You got that right. You think I'm going to get killed by a trap and forget to save my game? Thank you there, Luke. I appreciate that. Let's see. No, it's not the Emerald Dragon Claw. It's the other one. The Ruby Dragon. So I got a wolf, eagle, and wolf. Yep, King Olaf's verse. I already got it. Alright, I'm going to switch over to one-handed. It'll make it much easier in here because there's so many of them.
Something smells foul.
How's my charge doing on these? Okay, I'm good.
Holy, it is time.
Does Knockout live on my couch? No. Here, in case you want to say something. Okay, who else we got? Oh, got one over here. You restless idiot. Sit down. Let me get my word wall up here real quick. Tempest, Whirlwind Sprint. That's what I needed that. Definitely. Need to get that last word of power. Oh, you got a Draugr Deathlord using a shield. You don't see that very often. Let me get a little something special for him. Sit down, King Olaf. Okay, I need a good potion. Let's see. There we go. Extreme healing. Colby just started streaming. Yeah, I'm going to be hopping off of here in just a couple minutes. Because I know when he starts streaming, my audience dies. So hopefully everybody is going to go over there and check out Colby's stream. I didn't mean for this to be a real long stream tonight. I was going to go like right about 9 o'clock, which is what it is now. Just to get in and say hey to everybody. Was an ignore button for people in the chat. Well, you know. It does not work that way, my friend. Chewie is here. What's up? A late arrival. But better late than never. That's what I say. But thanks for stopping in to see me as always, Chewie. I appreciate it. Alright, let's head up here. Dragon Breath Gaming. Yep, you're late. You're late. Gold, Firestorm, Strength, Leather Bracers of Deft Hands, Ebony Bow. I'll take that. Now we'll go in here into the treasury room. Some people you swear need a good ignoring. Well, that's the way it is in every chat. I don't care who you're watching. You're always going to have people like that. You know. Alright, Knockout, don't be saying you started it. Nobody wants to hear only me. So let's behave and be nice to everybody. Okay. Oh, we got Morthal, Solitude. We'll go over to Solitude to do a little trade. No, don't worry. I remember the game, especially after that epic battle. Yep, I should have figured as soon as Colby starts to stream, my attendance starts to drop significantly. He's an audience. Okay. Oh. You know what sucks is the Fallout chat Why do you have it? I don't know why you have it. You'd have to answer that question for me.
Don't forget to save your game.
There, I just saved it. Are you happy now, Knockout? Alright, let's get a little daylight on everything. I'm going to do a little trading here, and then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Since Colby started, I'm going to go ahead and head over there so I can talk with everybody. Hopefully everybody will join me in the Colby House stream, because it's certainly worth going over there and looking at if you've never been there before.
Being old's not so bad.
The reason I'm going to go ahead and do this trading right now is if I don't do it, then I'll start my next stream and not think about it, and I'll go in somewhere and I'll be so already over encumbered it won't be funny.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Alright, Luke, if you're heading over to Colby's, I'll see you over there in just a bit.
When the Stormcloaks took Solitude.
Alright, be sure to leave a like on your way out, everybody that's leaving. Help me out.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
You got crappy arrows. I don't need that. Let's see. You can have those. You can have those. You can have that. You can have steel arrows. Ebony shield. You can have steel plate helmet. I'm keeping Mirok. I'm keeping those. All right, Pee-wee. I'll see you over there, Colby's. I'm sure you'll be over there.
Return anytime.
Come on, Carjo.
You are taking us somewhere.
You're very slow.
I will shoulder.
Yes, I am an orc character. You're right, Chewie. Okay, let's see. You don't need that. You don't need that. Don't need that. I'm going to take your Axe of Fire since you're using Mirok's sword. I'll let you keep the Dragon Bone Mace. I'll take that. Give me that. Didn't mean what, Chewie? I do not follow you, Chewie. What are you speaking of?
Lead on, friend.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of
All right, Dave.
finest weapons and armor.
All right, let me get this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell it. I can always make him another one real quick if I want to. Daedric armor, 3 ebony shields. Oh, okay. Well, no problem.
And always wear your armor.
Let me go over here and see the Fletcher real quick. See if he's got any decent arrows. He probably don't. This guy sucks. Or if he's got Daedric arrows, he'll have like 7 of them or some ridiculously low number.
True. Take a look.
Yeah. Oh, he's got 34. Wow, I should feel... And he's got 12 ebony. I'll take them too.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Eh, you probably won't. You don't carry dragon bone arrows. You suck. And you carry very few Daedric arrows. You should have at least 100 on hand at all times for me only. Like a private reserve or something.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Alright. Alright, honey.
What do you need? Take a look.
What do you think what I need? I came in to shop. What do you think I need? Jeez. People are so dense. Alright, you can have those. You're not getting none of my archery gear. You can have a gold necklace. Starting a new character in Skyrim, don't know what to play as, kind of leaving towards a Breton. Well, Breton is supposed to be a good all-around character. I didn't see what that message was, James or Timothy. You'll have to repeat it. Just put it in lowercase letters for me. I don't need no black Fresh fish? Ha! Yeah. Now you're right there. I know I've got some books here I can unload on her real quick. I know all those. I don't need those. Get rid of some of these stupid potions I keep carrying around. But hey, we got 7 people in the stream. Even though the stream is coming to a close here in just a couple minutes, I appreciate everybody stopping in. Please be sure to leave a like for me on the stream, as that really helps me out more than anything. And if you're new to the stream and you want to see more, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Magic Mace, most likely. Breton for resistance. Dark Elf for more firepower. Whenever I played a mage character, I always fall back on a Dark Elf character. I don't know why, James. It's one of my favorites overall, to be honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, a Breton makes a good character, but it's just I don't know.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Yes, he's carrying the Spellbreaker, which I'll probably wind up upgrading for him. I'll go ahead and end the stream right here. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. I'm heading over to Colby House's stream. Hopefully everybody is too. Timothy, if you've never seen Colby House's stream, just go and punch in Colby House. Here, in fact, I'll type it in the chat here for you. Hopefully I spell it right. I don't have my glasses on. O-U-S-E. There he is right there. Go check his channel out. I've learned a lot from him playing this game over the years. Yeah, just type it in that. You'll find him. He's got a great live chat. He's got a great character. He's playing a Khajiit Thief right now. I think you'll really enjoy it. Hopefully I'll see everybody over there. I'm sure James Harris will be there. He's a long-time Colby House watcher. But like I said, everybody, thanks for showing up. Even though it was kind of a short stream tonight, at least I was able to get one in. And I will see everybody later.